to the November 16th episode of Beacon Web News. I'm Karesha Graham. A Sundays with Seniors event will be held in Mark Hopkins, Room 107 from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday, November 17th. It is open to anyone who would like to come out and have ice cream and talk to the seniors about anything they wish. If you are interested in hearing more about the politics of Black America, the difficulties of race in the United States, and the challenges we're facing as a democratic society, Dr. Eddie Glaw Jr. will be given a lecture at 7 p.m. on November 17th. As part of his lecture, he will discuss how the American experience is complex. A Q&A will also be held at 4:15 p.m. to 5 p.m. in the Free Library. MCLA Art and Culture. Free Tap for Joy workshops are still going on. This is your last chance to get a free tap lesson. The last tap class will be held on November 19th at 12 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. Shoes and tap boards will be free, so don't miss out. Alumni from the English and Communications Department returned to campus last Tuesday to share their experiences in their fields, give life advice to current students, and more. BWN Reporter Isabel Mazzola experiences the event.
Last Tuesday, the 8th, the English and Communications Department hosted their first alum creative reading and writing event. Dr. Zachary Finch, Associate Professor of English, was one of many who helped create this event. Dr. Finch explains what the event was about.
So we hosted our first ever creative writing alumni event, where we invited a bunch of English majors who have graduated back to campus to read from their creative work and also talk to students about what they've been doing since graduation.
14 alums were guest speakers for the event. With many alums, it drew a big crowd. Dr. Finch explains how successful the event was.
I would say there was like 50 or so people there, students, faculty, friends, alumni.
An alum named John Hull shared what he has done so far since graduating MCLA in 2017.
I read a poem about working in a barn in eastern Massachusetts maybe like 10 years ago, and sort of the experience of trying to maintain livestock in like the frozen New England weather. It's like a brutal experience, but really rewarding also.
Dr. Finch explains what the future of the event entails.
I think we will do it again. We might not do it every year, but I could totally imagine doing an alumni event every few years. The alumni loved coming back, and it was a great way of reestablishing ties with them. They wanted to see each other. We had graduates coming back from New York City, making the big trip up here, and staying in a hotel, and everyone went out afterwards to hang out. So it's great for the alumni. It's also really good for the students who are currently enrolled, because everyone wonders, what am I going to do after graduation? And in this case, we had 14 different people telling 14 different stories of what they've been doing. So I think it was quite inspiring for everyone.
That was all for the Alum Creative Writing and Reading event. For Beacon Web News, I'm Isabel Mazzola.
Now from athletics. Women's basketball team's first year, Zaylee Ramuz earns first Mascot Rookie of the Week. Ramuz averaged 21.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 1.7 steals shooting, 38.5% from the three-point line. During the Trailblazers' last match against the University of Maine at Presque Isle, Ramuz earned a double-double with 20 points and 10 rebounds. On Tuesday, the women's basketball team traveled to West Hartford, Connecticut to play against University of St. Joseph. The Trailblazers lost with a final score of 35-75. The next match for the women's basketball team is on Thursday, November 17th against Utica University. SAC teams up with the Trailblazers to host a mental health awareness game. The game is to promote mental health awareness and share resources students can use. The match will be held in the MCLA gym at 7 p.m. The men's basketball also has an away match on Tuesday, but the team travels to Northern Vermont Johnson. The Trailblazers lost with a final score of 75-95. The next match for the men's basketball team is on Friday, November 18th against SUNY Delhi. The game will be held at Williams College at 8 p.m. With the soccer season ending, Intramural Soccer is only just starting. BWN reporter Karesha Graham scores with more information on Intramural Soccer. Intramural Soccer is just starting and the students are ready to get their game on. With soccer season ending, Intramural Soccer happens every Tuesday evening from 6 to 8 p.m., replacing the soccer games.
I've played soccer my whole life. So for me, it sucks when the season ends. But so getting the chance to even just have fun and kick around a soccer ball, even if it's not that serious and not a huge competition, it's just fun.
Since Intramural started playing at MCLA, it's been a traditional sport and students have been loving it.
I mean, I think it's a lot of fun especially for our soccer guys, just to be able to not play as competitive and just have some fun. And it's fun to play with the women's team as well, so we enjoy it.
Intramural Soccer is for students to socialize and have fun without worrying about winning or losing. This is BWN. I'm Karesha Graham. The Susan B. Anthony Birthplace Museum is hosting its Autographs and Timeless Wisdom exhibit on November 20th at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This exhibit will feature a special piece of autograph book holding Susan B. Anthony's authenticated signatures. There will also be a tour of the museum taking place from November 20th at 2:30 p.m. at Susan B. Anthony Birthplace Museum, 67 East Road, Adams. North Adams 91 American Legion DR will be raffling tables of meat off on November 20th at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you would like to win some meat, RSVP at the link below to get early bird tickets. Want to find some new music to listen to? Artists Matt Crifton and Bill Nace are coming to the Berkshires. Both musicians will be performing at Clark Art Institute in Williamstown. The concert will take place on November 20th at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. AR Designs Fine Art and Tattoo is hosting Apprentice Walk on Mondays. Anyone can pop up between the times of 10:30 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. on 18 Holden Street in North Adams to pitch their project idea and get inked. The event is first come, first serve. An environmental graduate program presentation will be given by Sarah Wilson from Antioch University, New England. The event will be held on November 22nd at 12 p.m. in CSI 121. The Division of Graduate and Continuing Education will be holding a virtual information session about programs including bachelor's degree completion, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and more. The next virtual session will be on Tuesday, November 29th at 5 p.m. You can attend the events either in North Adams, Pittsfield, or virtually. To RSVP, enter this link below. Thanksgiving break is quickly approaching and students are having mixed emotions about the rest of the year. BWN Sarah Tomczyk gets a better understanding on how MCLA students are doing for Thanksgiving break till the end of the semester.
As the season gets colder, it's only closer to Thanksgiving break. I, Sarah Tomczyk, talked to MCLA students about their plans for Thanksgiving break and what lies ahead for the semester. The majority of students had expressed positive feelings about Thanksgiving break and shared their traditions for the holiday.
Usually we go to my grandparents' house, we make pumpkin rolls, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, of course the turkey and the stuffing.
Turkey, and then just hang out with family.
I mean, it's mostly spending time together, and we generally visit one of my grandparents. Usually we make cranberry sauce.
The students of MCLA added on by sharing
For a week.
To see my family. This is the first time I've celebrated Thanksgiving with my family in 5 years because I'm always at school, so I don't get to go home.
I'm not going home, but I'm excited to FaceTime with my family and see them all together in one house.
Following Thanksgiving break leads into the last weeks of the semester. Counting down the weeks means we're getting closer to finals. Students express how they feel about finals approaching.
I'm nervous, but I'm pretty sure most of my finals are papers rather than tests, which is nice.
I think I'm pretty relaxed, actually. I'm a grad student, so I don't really have many finals.
Stressed, but the good Lord willing, I'll be able to get my grades up.
Once finals are out of the way, students can finally enjoy the winter break either by graduating early or spending time with their families. The students of MCLA elaborate more about their feelings for winter break.
Definitely. I am ready to get out of this cold weather and go back to my 80-degree weather back home.
Because I'm graduating next semester, I'm just trying to move time a little bit more forward.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to go back home for a little bit. Go to the beaches and stuff. That'll be awesome.
And that's it for this Thanksgiving break. For Beacon Web News, this is Sarah Tomczyk.
Interested in becoming a writer or creating videos? Join the Beacon today. You can join by signing up for News Practicum for next semester or joining the club. If interested, email Professor Darren Johnson at darren.johnson@mcla.edu for more information. For more stories, check out the Beacon's new website, theonlinebeacon.com. That was this episode of Beacon Web News. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at MCLA_BWN. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, MCLA Beacon. This is Karesha Graham. Thank you for tuning in and see you next episode.